Home Theater Junkie here. I haven't done a video in a long time, so here we are. You may be wondering, that's not a home theater. This is the computer setup that I've mentioned a few times. I am now ready to do anything and everything I could possibly do, so I'm going to give you a little tour of what I got going here. First of all, I moved the dolly sub that I had out in the living room because it really didn't, add much. But it is absolutely great for a computer setup. Does really good, corner loaded there. I have, if you watch some of my old videos, that's my old LG 50. That's a LB 5900. You actually see, I just got this done. Some of the paint on the walls is actually still wet. Literally just got this going. So let me give you a little tour of the system here. So there's a huge computer there. I chose a case that was extremely large, so I would never outgrow it because I have the room for it. Why not? That's an X9 case. All the blingy lights happening now. Let me scoot up here. All the blingy lights happening now is not, probably normally how I would run it. It's just more or less showing, what it does. It's got the Hue Plus lighting set up in it. And then I thought it'd be fun to put a fan controller inside like that because I can actually see what's going on from the monitor here. And I only have it running 2 fans. I have it running the front and the rear fan. Down there in the bottom, you can set light behind the mesh, and those are hard drive bays. I actually have room in this thing for something like 10 hard drives, or I could actually put like 20 SSDs in this thing. It's absolutely crazy. But that's the Hue Plus, the little light there behind the mesh. And then below it, I have a Western Digital Blue 1 terabyte hard drive. The graphics card is a 980 Ti hybrid. Believe it or not, so funny story. The box on the bottom is a 980 GTX 980 hybrid. I was in such a hurry when I ordered it, I didn't realize that I ordered the non-TI version. That's the 4 gig version. It'll still max out any game, anything on 1080p, but I figured for the money I paid, I might as well get what I want. So I actually returned it and spent like $60 less and reordered the 980 Ti hybrid. And the hybrid basically means that it is water cooled. So as you can see there, that's actually a radiator and a fan cooling the graphics card. The processor, it's really tough to see here, but the processor is right back there, and it's actually underneath a Corsair water block, and it is also water cooled. And underneath that water block is a i7 4790K, and I have it overclocked to 4.4 gigahertz. Very conservative. I don't know if you can see here, but there's also a Samsung 500 gig. You can kind of sort of see it there. There's a Samsung 500 gig M.2 hard drive. It's about the size of your thumb, and it actually mounts straight to the motherboard, and it's pretty darn fast. I like having an SSD. This is the MSI Gaming 5 motherboard, and this motherboard, I don't know if you can see the little glowing red thing back there, that actually says Audio Boost. It's hard to see. But this motherboard has a wonderful audio section. It's all isolated. They use top quality Japanese capacitors, super nice. And believe it or not, just these crappy little computer speakers sound fantastic paired with that sub. I was actually really shocked. Other than that, I do have a Blu-ray drive in here, so if I ever decide to burn and rip Blu-rays, I can do that. Because eventually I do plan on doing a NAS and having a network set up for the home theater, which would be nice. Right now I'm listening to my Spotify. Second monitor there, I can use that for watching Netflix in here, things like that. Watch my Amazon. I have a Corsair. This is the... What is this? This is the K95, I believe is what this one is. Very nice keyboard. All RGB, you can do whatever you want with it. It's got, buttons there for the macros. It's all stainless steel, beautiful. And then I have their mouse too. That's the G65, I do believe. Super nice mouse. It's all aluminum and just really well built. I wanted to do this build, you know, the right way and make it last. The monitor, that's a BenQ 1080p, 144 hertz, 24-inch monitor. Really cool monitor. Has a 1 millisecond response time. It's 3D NVIDIA 3D Vision ready, so it'll play nice with that graphics card if I wanted it to. But that's basically it. So I'm gonna edit this video. It won't be nothing special, but I'm gonna edit this on Adobe Pro Premiere. Only be the second time I've really messed with it, so I need to get proficient with that. And my next video is going to be showing you the updates to the theater, and then I've gotten a request to do an absolute ton of videos, so I'm gonna get going on those and see what I can do. All right, guys, if you want to, you know, chat with me on Facebook, you can look me up, Home Theater Junkie on Facebook as well. I'm on there quite a bit. So, and I also have an Instagram underneath Home Theater Junkie. So check that out. I actually chat with quite a few of you guys on a normal basis. So I'm glad to be back. It's actually been about 2 months. So, all right, hit that like, subscribe. Sorry this video drug on so long. I know it was quite boring, but it is nice to be back. Thanks.